What's going on, everyone? This is Jangy Comics coming at you with another video. It's been a while since I did my last video. Things have been pretty crazy on my end. The wife and I think I may have shared this in my last video, but the wife and I actually closed on a condo, and we've been in a frantic transition period of moving from one place to another. It's been crazy moving all the comics and the furniture and everything else that we had in the place, but we're finally getting situated, and as you can see, we have a bit of a different layout now. Things will probably change up as I get used to this new location, figure out what's the best place for lighting and sound and all that good stuff. But again, if you're still watching and stuff, thank you so much for your support and patience on things. So today's video is going to be the final part, final segment of my CGC signed grade book reveal and grade results show. I did, I think, 4 other videos, 3 or 4 right now, and they were all books that were signed and graded at C2E2. It could very well be the last con that we're all kind of used to in terms of format with everyone, with COVID and everything. I can't imagine us having a normal con in the foreseeable future. So it's kind of interesting and weird to say that we were at probably maybe the last one that anyone will ever go to, at least in the next 1, 2, 3 years. Anyways, I have myself 2 boxes of CGC books. One of them is basically I did a reveal of books that Clayton Crain signed, but this one of them is actually just Clayton Crain. The other one had a couple of other multi-signatures with Donny Cates and stuff like that. So this one is just purely Clayton Crain. And then I have a bonus box, which is the CGC did a private signing during COVID. Most of you guys are familiar with it, but I also got some more books signed by Donny Cates+Ryan Stegman for dual signatures. So I've been holding on to these for a while, again, because of the move. I haven't been really posting or sharing, nor have I opened these, but I did take a peek at these grades since they were delivered. So not too much of a surprise to me, but hopefully you guys will be surprised, and let me know what you guys think in the comments. Before I get started, if this is your first time here, as I always say this, if this is your first time here, thanks for coming by. I do these types of videos, comic book content of opening up graded books. I have done mystery box reveals, mail calls, anything that has to do with comics, and especially with my collection. I'm always sharing on YouTube. I also sell, so I have a website, so check it out at jangeekcomics.com. But also follow me on Instagram. I do some random sales on there. Look me up at jangeekcomics. Links will be in the description. But if this is if this is not your first time, thank you so much for your support. Hopefully you enjoy these videos as much as I do them. I'm not sure which box is which. I'm basically telling based on weight and the number of books. I actually think this one is the Clayton Crain one, because I did submit more books for this one. So yeah, I did a previous Clayton Crain, but again, I think Crain is one of the best artists right now in the comic book game. I'm not saying it's popular or unpopular opinion, but I know some people don't or think whatever about him. But again, I think he does some good work. Very nice guy. Very, very, very nice guy. So if you're not a fan of his work, you should be a fan of him as a person. So yeah, I got other books signed. So these are just books that he did covers of. So we'll see. I think 1, 2, there are 3 or 4 books. I think it might be 3 books. And so I will go ahead and move this aside. Let's see what I have. First book is, let's get this rubber band out. First book is, is the receipt. First one is, good start here. We got Miles Morales, issue 1, Spider-Man issue 1. Again, signed by Clayton Crain. If I get close enough, and hopefully you guys can see it, boom, look at that. That is what they call, that's what he calls his infinity signature. He does every stroke with a different color, and that is really nice. I told him to put it exactly on that white area, and I think that looks beautiful. The keynotes here is Ultimate Spider-Man. This is a legacy issue. I like these legacy things. Show tracking what issue it is in the overall series. This is issue number 241 of Ultimate Spider-Man. This is a Scorpion Comics and King Collectibles exclusive. This is the Crain Vergent edition. I think this is really cool. I got this a while ago, and when I found out that he was going to be at C2E2 for a signing, this was one of the first books I threw in. And obviously with Miles Morales, Ultimate Fallout, his appearance and everything has been just seeing really sick gains. I wouldn't be surprised if you saw gains on this one, especially when it is a 9.8. So, really cool. Miles Morales. I actually have an Ultimate Fallout 4. I got it for a really sick deal last year, only to find out it was a second print. So it was CGC. I think it was like a 9.2, 9.4. And I know that's still going up, but I think I missed the boat on the on getting a 9.8 in the first print, at least for now. But I don't think it's going to be dropping anytime soon. All right, next one is. Ooh, I like this one. This is Return of Wolverine. This is a Scorpion Comics and CK Elite exclusive, Clayton Crain Vergent edition. Yeah, there's a lot of variants of this one, but again, love me some Crain, and look at that. That came out really nice. Look at that Infinity Signature. These are all going to my personal collection because, oh, that is nice. It's definitely worth the $10, I think, to get him to do the Infinity Signature, in my opinion. But yeah, happy with this one, and can't go wrong with a 9.8. So we got ourselves here Return of Wolverine, issue number 1, Clayton Crain variant, Virgin variant, and a 9.8. So, all right. And the last one. I don't remember which one this was, but okay. This is the Marvel Comics 1000 issue. This is the Clayton Crain variant. I know there's like hundreds of these, so there's really nothing special about this one, except I just thought it was cool to see all these guys on the cover. And I know the Grail is the D23, the Disney variant, which I actually have 2 copies of, one and a 9.8. And a raw copy that I need to get pressed before I get that one graded, but I'm hoping that whenever they do signings and Humberto Ramos would be there to doing a signing, that is going to be the first one to go out. But anyways, Marvel Comics 1000, nothing new to note except for that comic, or the cover looks really sweet. And getting closer, if you can see, we got ourselves the Infinity Signature right there. So I guess it does get kind of lost in the colors, maybe hopefully you see it, but yeah, like this one. I actually have this one and not signed in a 9.8 up on the shop, but maybe I might put this one on the shop. We'll see. But a 9.8 is pretty sweet. So all in all, good stuff there. All right, so that is it for the Clayton Crain books. All in all, happy with them. Can't complain about 9.8s. And the Infinity Signature is always a nice touch. Okay, moving on to the next box. Again, this is kind of a bonus reveal. This box highlights books that I sent off, and it's actually only 2, to the Ryan Stegman, Donny Cates private signing at for CGC. They're doing a lot of these artists. Obviously, artists need to make money during these times as well, so I'm pretty sure a lot of artists are very amenable to what's going on. I actually have a batch out with a third party, not through CGC Direct, but I'm getting some books signed by a book signed by Jim Starlin and oh gosh, what is his name? Shoot, I'm drawing a blank. The guy who created Thor 337, first appearance of Beta Ray Bill, Walt Simonson. Gosh, I have 2 of those, 2 Thor 337s being pressed and graded and signed by them, so I'm hoping for some good gains on those. Actually, I did another private signing with CGC. I got excited about this book because I was really happy it came back. So I got a book signed, or I bought a book after C2E2. Actually, no, let's start over. I bought this book when I found out that this guy was doing a signing. So George Perez was announced. He was like one of the first ones that CGC announced that he was going to do a private signing through them. So I went online and I just wanted to buy an Infinity Gauntlet issue 1. Found a really good deal for one that was already signed by Jim Starlin. So a good book that had a 9/8 CGC signature, yellow label, signed by Jim Starlin. I sent that off to get signed by George Perez. He signed it, came back rated at a 9/8. So I have a double signed Infinity Gauntlet by the two amazing guys who did the Infinity Gauntlet and Thanos portions of that. So random share, was happy about that. But with that said, where are the books? Here we go. So yes, as I said, these are 2 books. Got them signed. I was gonna send these off. I was gonna have these sent off from back in C2E2, but the issue was the people who were running C2E2 were kind of jerks. But I can go off on that later, not to throw shade. Let's just get right into these books. So this first one is Venom 1. This is Venom 1 Virgin Edition. Got that really cool Venom label. No notes on this thing. Just the Legacy Edition, the Legacy issue, Venom 166. Like this one. I like the cover A, so I had to get this Virgin one. And so it's double signed by Donny Cates+Ryan Stegman. But unfortunately it came back as a 9/6. Not terrible because I do have the Clayton Crain version. 2 copies of those signed, triple signed by Stegman, Cates, and Crain at 9/8. So this one is definitely going to be going up in the shop, but nevertheless, if I don't sell it, I'm not gonna. I think I can handle this one added into the personal collection. But yeah, be on the lookout for this one on my shop. This next one is definitely going up in the shop because I already have a copy myself. How can I not do a signature, send books off to Cates+Stegman without doing one of these bad boys? And we all know what this one is. This is the Venom 3 of the current issue. What is the official thing? First full appearance of Null. We all know that this is getting ridiculous gains. Ridiculous gains. First appearance of Null. The Null fever is going on right now, as bad as COVID. But you know, we'll see where it goes and where it plays out. But I went ahead and got this bad boy signed. I was gonna get this one at C2E2 signed and graded anyways, but again, some of the C2E2 people who run that, yeah, I don't like it. I don't like the process. But no, this one's going up in the shop because the one I have in my personal collection is a 9/8, and this one is also, boom, a 9/8, signed by Cates and Stegman. This has been spiking a lot. So if you see this on my YouTube channel, if you see this, shoot me a PM on Instagram or DM me on YouTube. And if you're interested in one of these, maybe I can put in a discount as well based on how much it is going right now in terms of the rate. But yeah, this is the hotness right now. Venom 3, first appearance of Null. We'll see how this plays out. I think you guys noticed back here, it's a lithograph. That was actually done at C2E2. A lithograph, I think, is like a picture made out of pure oils and stuff like that. But anyways, that is the 3rd copy out of 10. And it's also remarked and signed by both Cates and Stegman. Let's see. Can't see it in the frame, but that's a random share. This is the Stegman Venom. I think that's cool. And then Cates also did his own little random remark on this. So this is definitely a special treat. This is, again, I got this as a I spent money on the VIP event at C2E2 when I met them, and this was one of the perks of the VIP event, was getting one of those lithographs signed and remarked by Cates and Stegman. Alright, well with that said, guys, that wraps things up. I'm trying to keep this under 15 minutes, so thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Hit that like button, comment on how I did on some of these books if you're interested in buying any of these. And also let me know what you guys have been doing for private signatures, private signings from CGC, or what books you've been collecting, or if you're on board with Null Fever as well. So again, thank you so much for coming by. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Jangy Comics signing off.